Hello everyone, it's Benny Bones here and welcome back to The Long Drive. Here we are with my lovely little car, changing colours as it does. We are at 609 kilometres or something like that. And we're going to aim for another 50 if we can. My little bars are dropping off. Boop. There we are, put that back on. That's right, I did the oil and that's why I flung that over there. I just logged in and I saw this guy cruising along, just cruising. That's a lot of nuggets. Okay, so yeah, we won't hang around here too long. All the junk is respawned. Ooh, a light. All the stuff has been respawning and that's going to be very handy. I could swap these over if I can. Yeah, that will do. Yeah. Okay. And away we go. Go on, please. Now, get my steering wheel and everything. So I'm still playing with the winter on. It makes me get a bit of a difference, you know. I can't say it's any better. Visibility, I think, is a little bit better in the desert. But it's still cute and cool. So we're gonna be using this for a little bit. Oh, my mic is running away. So how's everyone doing? I've had a pretty cruisy day. It's been my day off. I have finished my assignment and submitted it, so that's something pretty cool. I ordered a new 3D printer today as well, so that's gonna be fun. It's gonna take about a week and a half to get to me, but that's fine. I'm in no rush. It might give me a bit of time to get my other one kind of somewhat sorted, my old one. I've had it for a couple of years, but the frame's warped, so I can spend a lot of effort trying to get the frame straight or just buy a new one. And I've gone for buying a new one because I've got a fair amount of extra money just lying around at the moment, so I thought, why not, you know. But that's it. That's commercialism for you. The way the world was working. So how's everyone going? How's everything doing? I've got a new subscriber, so that's another one. Ooh, I'm getting there slowly. But the goal for today, like I mentioned, is just to drive. I still want to find a Trabant gauge. Trabant. I've noticed I kind of mumble that word when I say it. I've got a little bit of a speech impediment. I know that. Doesn't help that I got a steel bar through my tongue as well, but that's my own doing, so that's my own fault. But yeah, I've got a bit of a speech impediment, but I'm doing alright with it. I've had it all my life, so yeah, I can still get away with it. And the Australian accent is pretty lazy at times. We kind of hang on words, but that makes it a little bit. Makes it a little bit interesting for people to understand. Like, I watch a fair few YouTube videos and they're like 100 words a minute, and I think, oh, I can't talk that fast. It's just the way my accent is, I think. I hear Irish people and they're 100 miles an hour, just chat. It's like, wow, slow down so I can understand you. But yeah. What else we got? So yes, I've had the today off. It was pretty crazy. I did a fair bit of drum practice earlier, so that was pretty good. The noise the car makes, it sounds different to me. It really does sound different. I don't know if it's just because I've got my headphones on different, or something, or if because I'm outside of the car it sounds different than when I'm inside the car. I know that. But it just sounds different to me. So I've been chatting to a couple of people on the Steam workshop page, a Steam community page for this game, and there's a building coming up, and the creator of the game, Genis, he jumped onto my post because we were talking about getting the speedo working, and he goes, "Oh, here's the code. It doesn't quite work with a lot of things. It's not quite accurate because the game outputs a funny signal. It doesn't output speed properly, so I'm gonna have to look. I've got the keys. Put up the code. I kind of worked that out because I kind of opened the game and had a look at the code. Can I climb up this? Nope. Ooh, it's another one of my cars. Ooh, I get the correct headlights. Ooh, and the door. I need this door. And there's a hand in it. I thought hands stopped spawning. There's a hand in there. Can I get any boot lid? Off you go. No, don't do that. Bolt on. There we go. Just drive around the back then, if that's one of mine. Room. Turn camera, please, so I can see where I'm going. Banging into stuff, Yeah. But I like how he's put the whole neutral. Turn off, please. Okay. Sometimes you just have to stall it out because it doesn't stop. I like it how he's implemented the neutral cutoff. I mean, not neutral cutoff. I mean, it's put in the neutral shift into. It drops it back into neutral when you take it out of gear, which is very useful. Anything else I need apart from this lovely 5-fingered friend here? Boop. How's that? Anything else? I got the door. I got a boot lid now. Well, get another headlight that actually fits properly. Where are we? Over here. You're the one that I want. Oot, oot, oot. Like that. Now we're getting there. Now we're starting to look good. There we are. Push that out of the way. And yeah, so it's good to see that my code isn't working for a reason. Because I'm finding it hard to find the right ratios to get the speedo accurate, and he's kind of come up and said, yeah, it doesn't work properly yet. Which is good to know, because I was sitting there thinking, oh, there's got to be something wrong with my code, so I've got to work out the right algorithm, or the right what is it? Right formula to get it working properly. Which is true, I still do. But it's he's kind of I don't want that one like that. He's kind of come up and said, here's the code, you can work it out if you want, until I get around to fixing it. Which is pretty cool. So I'm gonna have another crack at it and see what I can do. Reverse engineer it in some ways. He says it works fine on the Trabant Speedo, or his Trabant Speedo, but I can't seem to get it working right for me. I don't know if it's just because I'm using Lada Speedos and things like that. I haven't driven a Trabant in ages. I haven't even seen a Trabant in ages. But we'll see. That's right, I didn't check my odometer before I set off on this mighty adventure. I think I'm around 100 kilometers. The delay on the way the camera follows, it just throws me constantly. I should really put my headlights on too. On my help. So bright, so bright. Come on, line up again, line up, straighten up. What gear am I in? Doesn't feel like I'm going fast. Fourth? Yeah, I'm in fourth. Doesn't feel that fast. But yep, the goal is today is to do another another 50 kilometers, and hopefully not have any massive crashes now that I've fixed my car. It's all, or mostly now, it's mostly VAZ 2105 parts, which is pretty cool, I think. And yeah, just to keep pushing along. Ooh, straighten. Yeah, that's it. Play nice, keep it straight, Stay on target. So how's everyone doing? I'm doing pretty well at the moment. I'm almost past my cold. I've still got a little bit of a cough every now and again, and I wake up with a dry throat. But other than that, I'm pretty good. I did some exercise this morning, and I spent about an hour and a half bumbling around on the drums. So I'm actually getting, after kind of like a second day of banging around on them, I'm actually seeing an improvement already. It's amazing how quickly you can pick these things up. I'm just doing beats and things like that, but to get my brain working with the different patterns, I just get on YouTube and look up basic drum patterns for beginners and for super beginners, for people who have never touched the drums before, and it kind of shows me little videos of people who are like kind of drum teachers go, oh, this is where you start, this is what you do, and I find it really interesting, and I'm actually starting to get there with it, which is great, because I like making music, and drums are always one of those things which I've never really been good at. Just even programming drums, I've never been great at it. I just don't think like a drummer. But now that I'm having a chance to sit down on it, I was like, oh, I can kind of do this and kind of do that, and this kind of works like this and things like that. So hopefully it will give me some improvements into my musical repertoire. Any drummers out there? Any drummers that can give me advice on how to do things, At the moment I don't have any floor toms. I've just got the two rack mount drum toms, I think. A snare. I got basically a basic rock kit without the floor tom. So yeah, one hi-hat and the engine died. I'm guessing. No, nothing. What happened there? Oh, that's what's happened there. Out of go juice. This has happened to me a few times in the past. Embarrassingly enough. Let's just coast for as far as we can go. And I've got some fuel here, hopefully. There should be fuel down there. Wow, it's cruising quite nicely at 40. I would have thought it would have run out of steam by now. But no, it seems to be going. Here I was thinking there was an alien behind us. We're actually picking up speed now. We're hitting 60, we must be on a downhill slope or something. Super economical mode. So yeah, I must have just been over 100 kilometers, and so we're building up some Ks so far. It's pretty good. So silent. I wish my car was this silent. So much wind noise, so much road noise. I think all the suspension bushings need replacing, but they're probably all rock solid or worn out. I'll have to look into that at some point. But there's so many other things I have to deal with first. I got a leak on my transmission that I got to deal with at some point. It's just a little drip, but it's annoying. Even more speed. Oh, we're almost up to 100 k's an hour going downhill. Over 100. 110. That's pretty impressive for no power at all. What have we got here? Just a little petrol station. These things never have any diesel. Well, very rarely have any diesel. I need to find a boat before I go too far. Whether or not I'll find one is another matter. But I really need to find one somewhere. 110 k's an hour, just cruising downhill. Now this is like a, what are those little soapbox races? That's it. It's like a soapbox racer. You know, they kind of bring you up to the top of the hill and give you a little push. And it's up to you to make it to the bottom as fast as you can without crushing and dying in your little cardboard box on wheels. We don't do that kind of thing here. It's not soapbox races really aren't much of a thing. Go-karts aren't much of a thing either. We have go-kart tracks, but that's about it. You know, it's not something that people tend to do too much in their backyards anymore. It just doesn't happen, which is very sad because all that kind of stuff. I loved watching videos like that on YouTube about how to build go-karts and things like that. The creativity that goes into building them. Like I was a really big fan of cars and cameras, and in the early days anyway. And now I don't watch them too much anymore. They've become very commercial, which you know, it's good for them. They've basically made a business out of it. Bye, rabbit. And yeah, it I don't know. It just doesn't ring true with me anymore. Well, this happens. You know, people change. Oh, there's a boat. Just what I was looking for. Do I have enough oomph to roll my way over to it? Maybe. Middle of a desert? I don't see desert. We're in the snow.
Rocks are cool. They rock. Right on, my friend. The beer should be on its way now. Have a good day, my legless friend.
Almost. I think I'm running out of steam. Maybe there's a way I can fill up without stopping, you know? Just reach out the window and fill it up. Does that work? Can I get into the back seat? It's fairly straight. I can get to here. Not quite. Oh, I can. Look at that. This is a bit of a challenge. Come on, can I get this through here? Yep. Not going to crash into anything, I hope. Ah, this is incredible. Absolutely incredible. I crashed into something. Well, that was a little bit of fuel. Who would ever have known you could do that? Broom. From first to fourth, and look at that speedo climb. That's incredible. I'll avoid him because the boat is straight ahead. Now, can I do it at this speed? So that's something that would be really cool. Because now I know you can actually do it. That would be really cool to do in multiplayer, where you could just kind of, one person still steering and the other person reaches out the back and kind of fills you up as you're driving along. Very risky maneuver, but it can be done. And I know I haven't shut the door yet. I haven't had much of a chance to do that. So hopefully my fuel can doesn't fall out. I think my fuel can's falling out. Oh, I might have to go back and find that, because I kind of need that, I think. But we'll see what we've got here first of all. My fuel can in here? No, it's gone. Ah. Bye, Mr. Cactus. Apparently you can drink these. Left mouse button to drink. Cactus. Alright. A bit of the old mezcal coming out of that. Empty. So I'm just going to have a look for diesel. Or like that one there. And I will come back. So here I am back. It didn't take me very long and I found 5 barrels of diesel. I can't carry all of these barrels. It'd be nice if I could. That's probably where a bus comes into it. They're mostly around 31 litres, 35 litres. This is probably the biggest one with 40 litres. Yeah, 43 litres. So I'm just going to fill her up then. And we'll see what we can do to mount these things and carry them. It'd be good if I can carry at least one drum with me. If I can fill it up, that's even better. But we'll have to see what we can do. So here we go. Here's my little creation of how to carry them. I've put 3 on there just for giggles to see how it holds. They're all holding about 45 litres. So there's 45.8, 45.6, and this is the big one with 50. I've still got a little bit of diesel left in one of these, but it's not worth. I've got a full tank now. So if I had a full tank, just sitting here idling is chewing up my fuel. But yeah, let's get it go on. If I can drive like this, I'll be very surprised. It looks incredible though. Doesn't that look amazing? Very Mad Max. I love it. I love it to bits. Maybe it'll be a bit lopsided with the fuel can kind of not in the middle. But that's alright. We'll see what we can do. And she'll be right, mate. Let's see. Drives alright. I think I might need another move one of my posts to the back there to hold that other one on, which can be done. It's all about experimentation. What can we do? We'll take this one here, and if that goes like that. Nope, wrong way. Can I do it like that and then stick it onto here? Will that hold it? Maybe. Maybe. We can only hope. Alright, let's see if that holds it. This seems to do alright. What's it doing? It's kind of just... There it is. Now it's on its way. I think it was just something to do with the clutch going a bit funny there. The clutch is giving out with all the weight on there. But if this is the way it goes, I know you can hook them all together with knotter snakes. But if that's true, that's like what do we got? 180 litres or something. This will get me to the next fuel stop at least. I know you don't really need to carry fuel with you because there's plenty out there. But that's half the fun, isn't it? Is just doing crazy things. And I wonder how all this affects my weight. I mean, all this affects my speed, I should say. Oh, we're about 5 kilometers shorter than where we normally are. To avoid the big rock there. And I get the feeling that any major bumps is going to fling things everywhere. So the idea is not to go off-roading too much, I don't think. Try and keep it smooth and steady. Ooh, I'm already wibbly wobbly. There's a little rock, kind of avoid that. Yeah, if you ever played the Mad Max video game, the Warner Brothers video game that they released a couple of years ago now, when the movie came out, there are fuel trucks kind of like this, just drive around that you can kind of blow up. And it's just, the more I do this, the more I think, wow, that's kind of just like one. I did, however, just dump my brand new hood, boot lid, I should say. But needs a must, I guess. Needs are a must. It's a shame I lost my jerry can, but I think I made up for it in the end. Don't think I need a jerry can as much as you might believe. Come on, hold still. It's going all fishtaily because I'm relying on the camera. Hold still, hold still. Keep it steady. Steady up, Ned. Steady up, Ned. I just need to try and get it back on the road and hold it there. Now. Steady, steady. Just try and aim for the middle of the road and I should be fine. Whether or not it'll actually stay in the middle of the road is another matter altogether. But it's so fun when you can be creative with things like this. Like, I love the pin-on... Oh, there's a rock there. I love all the pin-on accessories you've got that they make such a... You know, they make a difference. You don't look at them and you think, oh, it's just a bar. You know, what use is that? Or just a hand. But you can actually use them for structural, being creative structurally. Like I have just then with the bars holding everything in place. Let's just avoid this for a second. And I just need to check. Yeah, everything's still there. That sound level when you first bounce into the car is so much louder than when you're just coasting along. But things like that, I'd love to see more things like this. Whether it is just more bars or similar things. I keep thinking having pinnable spotlights would be great. Even if they're just the work lights you can just pin on or something like that. That'd be great. Just add a little bit more dimension to your cars, because at the moment you can swap the panels around, but that's about all you can really do to customize it. But like now, I've kind of used the bars to customize it even further. Oh, we've got a bus here. That would be the dream, but I've got no wheels for it. That'd be perfect with the amount of fuel I'm carrying. But we are 35 k's along. I'm guessing, yeah, another 15 minutes maybe. Something like that, and we should be good. I just don't want to start losing my new treasure. I need to find some more bars. That's what I should be stopping at places for, is to get more bars. Those things are so handy. Now, I'm not flooring it because well, I've got no real reason, because flooring it gives me an extra 5 kilometers basically. I'm just coasting along at maybe 90% throttle. But in the long run, I don't think it really makes much of a difference. Between 105 and 110, not that much of a difference. I always work it out when I'm driving my car normally. I think if I'm driving 60 k's an hour, that's 1 kilometer a minute. So if it's a 15 kilometer trip, it should only take 15 minutes. But then it takes twice that length anyway, because I have to drive to work, which is 13 kilometers. It takes me 25 minutes to get there. And Yes, and my 25 minutes drive, just I think it's all the traffic lights or things like that. You know, you think my average speed should be 60 kilometers. That's the road speed, but it's not, because you got to keep stopping. You got to keep slowing down, and it really does add up. You'd be amazed how much time is actually lost waiting at lights. It is absolutely insane. So yeah, just think of that next time. Next time you got to drive anywhere, and work out what your average. You think the road speed is 60, so you'll be doing one kilometer an hour, 1 kilometer a minute. So it should take you X amount of minutes to get anywhere, and just see how long it actually does take you to get anywhere. I'm always surprised by that. What do we got here? Oh, we got one of these bigger the tow garage, I guess keep calling them. So we'll have a quick poke in and see how it goes. I should turn the engine off this time, because it does drink. I didn't think it would drink too much fuel, but it really does when it's just sitting there idling. Now this is working great, even with these bars on there. And there's another hand. A little handy helper. I thought they would have removed these with the end of the Halloween, but obviously not. They're still in the game, so I'm gonna still keep using them. Can I put you there? Yep. They'll stop it sliding that way anyway. Let's see what we got. No cars. I've got a barrel. That's some tires. Oh, there's a beam. What have we got in the barrel? Oil. Ugh, heavy. Oh, it's not a beam, it's just a rusty bumper. That's a cute colour. Have you got any like lighter oils? Your gas? A spray? Lots of paints. Oh, shall we go forest green? Or black? Let's paint it black, shall we? I see a red door and I want it painted black. No colours anymore, I want it painted black. Now that we're actually missing some panels, we'll see what we can do. So I'm missing my boot. Did that one there paint? Doesn't look like it. An extra little couple of squirts on these things. It's a weird noise when I move around like that. That'll do. Like to get a whole black car for once. I've never had a black car. Which you think, no, you're kind of a goth kid. It's like, no, never had a black car. I've had a green car, and I've had a red car, and I've had a lot of white cars, but never a black car. Just a little bit in there. Whee! Out of sight, out of mind. When you run, you get such a weird wind noise. This guy's ears really big, are they? There we got a bit of blood here. Just thought I'd have a bit of fun there, bathing in the blood. We've got Skoda, and we've got a Dacia and a Lada and water. And what else? What's over here then? Oil and fuel. At the back here we got a gas. Another hand. I'm going to take this hand as well. Do these windows open? Are they open? Are they closed? I don't know. Nope, they must be closed. They are. I thought they were. Oh, where'd you go? I thought they were open for a moment there. Oh, there's a hand over here, or maybe that's the same one. I don't know. Oh, there's a Trabant motor. And some more gas and a radio. There's like one of every motor in here almost. Should be pretty cool. But I digress, because we're actually spending a bit of time here. I might just get a go on now, because... Ooh, what are you pinned to? Nope, that's not what I want. I want you up here. There we are. But that'll do for now. We shall make a move, because I got still kilometers to go. 10 to go. Shouldn't take too long, I wouldn't think. So I just picked up BeamNG because it was on Summer's. No, not Summer's. For me, it's summer, but it's the Steam Winter Sale, which is going on at the moment until February 2nd. So there was a 20% off. I thought, you know what, I'll pick it up, which is going to be good. I just need to wait till I get more data before I can download it, which is a bit of a shame, because it's almost at the end of the month, but I don't have enough data to actually download this game without putting myself into huge amounts of debt to download it. Because once I go over my 100 gigs, it's then, I think it's $15 a gigabyte beyond that, which is insane, absolutely insane. So I try not to go over if I can help it. I even use the data on my phone usually, just to try and make up the difference if I need to. But yeah, so be prepared for some of that to come up soon. Automation is also on sale, so I'll see how it goes over the next couple of days. See if I can pull a little bit more money together and buy this game, or automation, I should say, as well. There's a few games on the sales at the moment which I'm very keen to pick up, but we'll have to see, because I don't have a huge amount of money to spend on games. So many other things I should be spending money on. Like, I really shouldn't have bought that 3D printer as well. It's kind of like, oh, but you know, here I am. I've got the money, and I'm struggling with the one I've got because it's bad build quality, I guess you'd say it. Oh, there's a small rock there. I saw that just at the last moment. Like, ooh. But we're cruising. We're actually cruising. Oh, what happened there? What happened there? The engine died. I wonder why the engine died. Oh, look up there. Something going. Like an aeroplane. Now, let's get my binocs out. It's Santa Claus. Or is it? No, look at that. It's an airplane. Look at that. Who would ever have known that they're still flying around? I wonder where they're going. How come they get to go on holiday and I don't? I'm not allowed on planes. Both in-game and in real life, which is a shame. But yes, there seems to be planes out and about. Let's go stick this lovely little friend back where it belongs. Put that thing back where you found it. Also help me. Like that. Get back in there, Mr. Tire. Is that going to fit, or is that going to cause trouble? Because I see there's a tire in there and it's not fitting properly. Is that going to... Alright, yeah, I might have to put you on the back seat. Will you fit in the back? Yeah, close enough. That's there. You're not on straight though. Come on, you gotta fit in there straight. There we are. So that's now straight. I'm tempted to move all of this back, but I can wait. Oh, we're doing pretty good. I haven't had any major crashes yet. And we've got fuel. We got just a little bit of fuel, but we got plenty of fuel. We found a boat, even though I was saying we needed to find a boat, we found one. So that was pretty good. Found another couple of hands. I didn't think hands were still in the game, to be honest. I know the models are still there. I thought they weren't spawning anymore, like the pumpkins don't spawn anymore. So if I lose these pumpkins, that's the last of them. They also pop. So if you shoot them, they kind of pop. So do TVs now. TVs now pop, which is cool. But I don't think I'll be shooting any TVs anytime soon. There's another one of those towers coming up. Straighten up, buddy. Straighten up. Straighten up. Get back on the road. Keep it cool. Get back on the road. There we go. I still haven't found a Trabant. It's like the last 3 episodes or something. I haven't found any Trabants. Well, not that I remember anyway. If I haven't found any panels on them. Because I'm still trying to find a speedometer. Because it has the rollback on the trip meter, which should make things a lot easier. I wouldn't have to remember so much. Which is what I love trying to do. Trying to make everything as easy as possible for me. I see you there, Rock. So yeah, just try to make everything as easy as possible for me. See if I had a resettable trip meter, I could roll it back at the start of every episode. And I wouldn't have to worry too much about trying to count all the kilometers. Counting calories. And here we got a bit of a house coming up. Ooh, 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 ooh. Don't hit. Ah! Let's see, is everything still on there? Yes, it is. Look at that. A little bit of a bump there, but everything's still on there. So let's have a quick check here. Stall it out because I'm good at that. Mutated snowman. I know they were in the previous. Whatever. They were in the previous winter pack, but not in this one. Unless they are actually out there and I just haven't found them yet. Yeah, they'll go in there. They'll be fine. So let's have a quick look around. No rabbits anywhere. There we are. What do we got here? Anything? Empty. Empty, empty, empty. I was about to say, why doesn't that fill up with water from the rain? But then there is no rain. I've got a scrubbing brush, so I can try and clean some of my panels if I wanted to. Or I could strip the shiny paint off some of the panels. The only one that's really rusty is this one here, my driver's door. But we'll keep that in mind. What do we got here? Is this a larder? Yes, we have a larder here. With that really fun speedo. I'm actually trying to build one of these. So when I get my servos in, I can actually build one of these for my real world speedometer. But for the time being, I don't really need one of those. I don't think I need anything on this. There's a TV. Bonnets. There's nothing really here, to be honest. Nothing at all. What do we got over here? Cigarettes. It's a bed, and that's about it in here. Anything else at all? Anything anywhere? But I'm going to just quickly check my how far I've travelled. Oh, I haven't quite made it yet. I've got 3 more kilometres to travel. So I'm just going to quickly wait till morning. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Ooh. Did he get me? How did he get me? Oh, that just sent shivers all the way down my spine. Oh, God. Oh. I have no idea how he just got me then. But luckily I saved it right before that happened. jump in my car really quick. I don't... there he is. Woo. Let's get a go. He got me again. He got me again. How'd he do that? Maybe I have to get moving and then he'll kind of kill himself on the car. But that is just... Ooh. Ugh. I've got shivers all down my spine. Ooh. Something about those rabbits. They just terrify me. Alright, time to go. Time to go. Okay, adios, rabbit. Just spin tires, get out of there. Adios, rabbit. Oh. I don't know how he got me through the car door, but maybe he just kind of glitched through and was able just to tap me enough to kill me, which is really sad because I've died now I think 5 times to rabbits in this trip, and I do try and be careful. It's just they come out of nowhere, especially for me anyway. I know some people are pretty good at it, but I didn't even see him. I heard him. I jumped in my car and he was there. Like, wow. It didn't even sound like a rabbit to me, but geez, ooh. It's like watching marble hornets. I started watching them again, and it's just like every time you see him there, it's just ooh. If you haven't seen marble hornets, you should. It's just one of those. It's 13 years old now. It's on YouTube. They're all on YouTube, and I think that's where Slenderman came from. Well, what everyone knows is Slenderman. That's where he came from. Is Marble Hornet, and you're just watching it, and every time you just catch a glimpse of him, it's just it's just so unnerving. But it's really well done for something of that age. But yeah, you should check it out. I think the longest of them is about 3 or 4 minutes long. They're only like between 20 seconds and 3 or 4 minutes. So they're all fairly short. But it's so unnerving, the way the sound, the way the picture goes. Very well done. I'm kind of glad this game doesn't have a hardcore mode, in the sense that you get hit and you die. Because I would be dead all the time, I think. I'd have to constantly be restarting. Which is fun in some respects, but it means you have to be more cautious. But in some ways it's kind of like, oh, I've just lost all my progress. Especially in a game like this where you've got such a long distance to travel. And it takes you so many hours to get there that if you take one little clip on a rabbit, like then how he got me through the car door, it would be very disappointing if he caught you and you had to restart again. But I strongly recommend, if you get a chance, just sit down and watch a couple of the Marble Hornets. It's pretty good. It's actually a decent storyline to it as well. It all works really well with itself. So yeah, I suggest check it out. There's so many good things on YouTube, you just have to find them. And a lot of them are fairly old now. Like they came around when YouTube was still young, before it was full of memes and react videos. And here we are. There was a little bit of a load in there. We'll just roll in, and we'll make a quick stop. Take it out of gear. All right, let's wait till morning, shall we? And then have a quick poke around. All that black smoke pouring out the back. Isn't it so lovely? Just kill that for the moment. What do we got over there? It's a Lada and a Skoda. Again, no Trabants. But yes, we've done our 60k, 50k's. We've almost done 60. So that's something decent. And Ooh, another bar. Oh, a shiny one too. So yeah, we've made the distance we needed to rock up, and now we just have to. If I go like that, and if I tilt you up like that, I think. Yeah. Maybe I'll move that back a little bit. Alright, close enough. So yes, now we've made our distance, we can kind of leave it here, I think. So yes, my echidna doesn't look much like an echidna anymore. And so we're going to leave this here at this large petrol station, I guess, this rest stop. The diesel motor lives to see another day. We had a few interesting things there, like filling up fuel while I'm still driving. Shame I lost my jerry can, but that's alright. I got enough fuel here to make up for it, I think. So we're going to leave it here. This is the long drive. If you like it, pick it up. It's on special at the moment until the 2nd, so go pick it up. They're doing a great job, I think. I think it's a lot of fun. So go pick up the game. Otherwise, I've been Benny Bones. We're autosave. Yeah, I've been Benny Bones. Thank you for watching. Hit like, subscribe, comment, just say hello. Just let me know people are out there. And until next time, adios.